What's out there again? What's out there? Do you know what's over there at all? Anybody? Any guesses? Um, it's an adventure. All right. And if you're ready to go on that adventure, go ahead, take my hand. Go ahead and do it. And join me as we go into this next area. Uh, let's do this thing. Go ahead and put the cardboard up. Grab the headset over here. And let's get into it. Shall we? Hold up. I need some better Schwartz. Okay, let's get it, y'all. Cheers.
Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light, and humans are the same. Except we call that light hope.
Cheers. I'm gonna go up higher. All these prices again.
We finally learned some. When you said you knew a diver, you were talking about from. Ugh. Why is child like this? Fortunately, though, it seems like it's only a matter of time now before we find out what really happened. Now that we can finally relax, I'm starting to feel super sleepy. Let's try to get some rest while we still can. Nighty-night, traveler! It's morning already? Oh, Paimon still needs more sleep.
Feel that?
Huh? Wait, look over there! Isn't that... It's one of Linny's cards! Let Paimon see what's written on it! Maybe you haven't heard, but today is the monthly free day. Everyone has the day off today, which makes it the perfect time to do some investigating. It's been a while since we last talked. Have you been making any progress lately? Let's meet at our usual spot in the factory area before lunchtime. I have new information. Ooh, today's our lucky day. We have the day off. From the sound of it, Lenny's been making progress with his investigation. Wonder what he's discovered. We still have some time before we meet up. Let's talk with the people here for a bit more before we go.
Oh, Act 4? Really? Already? Okay.
Rise with the sun!
Let's see what's going on over here. Chapter 4 already is crazy. Not gonna cap, not gonna lie. What did I do, sand? Yeah, everything's below me. Yep, everything. That's what I like to see.
Hey, you over there? Yeah, you. Say, do you like
Me?
playing card games? You know, like Genius Invocation TCG?
You TCG players are like mint in the wild, literally sprouting up everywhere.
There we go.
Hey, come on now. What's wrong with finding fellow Invocation aficionados? Anyway, care to join me for a game? All right.
But why would you be looking for people to play Genius Invocation in a place like this? Don't people usually come here to fight?
Whether you're throwing down cards or throwing punches, it's all a competition, isn't it? It's all the same in my eyes. There are lots of card players here in the fortress. When I saw you, I immediately thought, hey, even outsiders from other nations play cards. So I came over to say hi. Sure.
Great! Since you've been here longer than us, you need to flex your seniority a little bit, right?
I thought you would have already heard everything by now. All right, then. Did you have anything specific in mind? Or do you want me to just pick a topic?
Why don't you pick? We'll let you know if we've heard it already.
All right. Have you heard any strange rumors since you've arrived? Then, did you know that there are some people who are always gossiping over in the corner? There are two guys who are always skulking around in the corners of corridors gossiping. The bigger guy is Quisto, and the skinny one is Lavaroon. People call them the Bombshell Bros. I never really found their gossip very mind-blowing. And it's pretty much just the same stuff that I hear about when I'm at work every day. If you're interested, you can go talk with them. They tend to talk a lot of nonsense, but they aren't exactly bad.
Good to know. Do you have anything else to tell us?
Let me think. Sounds like you want to hear something a little more... Oh, did you know that the Duke was also a convict in the fortress of Meripede before?
Huh? Wait, are you serious?
That's right. The Duke was an inmate just like you and me. Seems he was exiled here for committing some crime. Who knows how he ended up rising up to become the warden, though. To go from an ordinary inmate to becoming the manager of the whole place? I'm not gonna lie, I kinda respect that. A forbidden zone? Sounds like something that someone just made up. I've never heard of that. Where did you hear about it?
It's just a rumor we've been hearing, but no worries if you've never heard of it. Do you have anything else you can tell us?
Anything else? Not that I can think of, but I'll be sure to tell you anything interesting I hear next time. You'll have to play a game of Genius Invocation with me first.
I'm stretched.
Look, there are some people talking over there.
If you ask me, those bumpers.
Hey, speak for yourself.
Oh, you think you're special?
I don't buy that.
Hey, how cool would it?
What kind of filthy bilge? Listen, things ain't so great on the surface, but who says that you have to leave? I've heard that you can still stay here and work even after you've served your sentence. Not bad if you ask me. Who wants to live in the ruddy overworld anyway?
And what makes you think they want to hire someone like you? That's one of the great mysteries of the universe, how someone as useless as you is so confident.
Whoa. Sounds like they're really unhappy about the overworld. Speaking of which, Paimon never heard anyone use the words overworld or underworld when we were living up there. Is it only that's true? Shoo. There's a group of people over there.
So I said, that's not a faucet. Hey, who are you two?
Oh, sorry for eavesdropping. Sounds like you were talking about some...
What's the matter? They're just looking to join in on our fun, that's all.
Hey, don't pretend like it's okay for them to just interrupt us like that.
You hear?
Your expressions tell me you're looking to hear some juicy info.
Really?
You're kidding. How often does anyone get a personal tour led by His Grace himself? Practically everyone was talking about it. Word has it that you also caused quite the kerfuffle.
A little mistake, huh? I like the way you put it. You see, people with a good attitude can join our group anytime, unlike some of the others here.
Your group?
I'm Quisto, and this is Lavaroon. People usually call us the Bombshell Bros, but don't worry. We're not playing with bombs or anything. It's just that our information is always so explosive, and we blow minds on the regular.
Ooh, just the type
you
of guy
two
you want
really
to talk
like
to.
to gossip? Whew, you sure know how to embellish.
No, you don't get it. Knowing intelligence will make things better for you here. For example, knowing who's working with whom, who has the latest rumors, who's not getting along. Wouldn't you like to know all that? Whoa, all this info's worth something, you know? You should prove you're worthy of it.
I don't mind him. Quisto's always this way. Just play nice and say something to massage his ego. The welfare meals. Talk about the welfare meals.
Right. That meal we had yesterday was super delicious. Paimon can still taste it whenever she closes her eyes.
Is that so? To tell you the truth, I've been helping out with making those welfare meals.
Oh, so
You are correct. Since you like my cooking, I guess that means we share. Listen, kids. You've already met the one person.
Those who have the Duke's attention.
I know who you mean. It's that Jurier character, right? I don't think there's anything useful about him at all. Why does he visit the infirmary practically every day? Is it normal for anyone to be going in and out of there so often? If you ask me, he's just faking it to get out of work.
But did you know that Churia was a talented researcher from the Fontaine Research Institute before he came here?
I don't care if he was a researcher that could turn dirt into Mora. Once you're in the fortress of Meripede, you're just another inmate like everybody else. Speaking of which, the last time I saw him, he was passing by in the corridor with Lorvine. I also heard they started arguing in the library and got into a fight, right? Guess that's just how terrible of a guy he is.
You mean he hit a woman? Wow, I never imagined he was that bad.
But that Lorvine's also quite the odd one, you know? She's always...
Wait a second.
Do you think could it be that they're secretly meeting there to go on dates?
After all, I do remember seeing Lorvine beat Juria to a pulp that one time. And we might be overthinking things.
Okay, we've talked to just about everyone, and it's about time for us to go meet Linny. According to the card he left us, we should go meet him in the production zone.
Looted. Rise with the sun!
Oh, nice.
Light it up! Rev the engines! Try and stop me!
There we go, I made it.
Try and stop me!
What's he doing up there?
Huh? That look in your eyes.
Hey, this is no time to be modest. Just tell him we found a boatload of information.
Oh, as expected of the legendary duo, you have my full and undivided attention. Huh. I'd have never guessed that myself. The rumors swirling about this place are unreliable after all, and Master Child probably went missing because he found a way out. He is a harbinger after all. I suppose he's much more resourceful than I initially gave him credit for. Unfortunately, this isn't enough for our final report to Father. We need to find out Master Child's exact whereabouts. Father told me that even though Master Child said he was just coming to Fontaine for a vacation, he actually had some personal reasons. His agenda might be linked to his disappearance.
His escape route is already flooded, so we'll have to task someone with professional diving skills to chase after him.
Well, when you put it that way, it's obvious that only Fremine would be up to the task.
Bingo! Is he around?
He's working today. Coming here as a group would have attracted too much attention. I'll talk to him about it later. It's the least I can do. We're all in this together, so it's only fair for us to fulfill our end of the bargain. Honestly, I'm far more impressed by you guys managing to collect all this information right under Risley's watchful eyes.
Collecting information has always been our strong point.
Bradley?
Now, let me think. To find out more information, Fremine will have to retrace Master Child's original route.
I agree. I
And
agree
if
with
he's to
Thessaly
do
more.
that, he'll have to set out on the next pipe cleaning day at the earliest. That's 6 days from now.
You can even estimate how long it'll take for him to get back?
We've been working together
Bradley.
for a long time. We know each other's capabilities like the backs of our hands. Traveler, what say you to meeting here
Yes,
9 days from now? We'll be able to pick up Fremine while we're at it, too. Oh, and there's just
Yes,
one last thing we'd like your help with. Though we can just sit back and wait for Fremine's report on Master Child's whereabouts, we still need to make more progress on the investigation of the Forbidden Zone. Fremine's no master of disguise. Lynette's still working on getting intel from the other areas, and I'll need to spend some time helping Fremine prepare for his diving mission. So, you are the only ones we can count on.
What do you want us to do? Will it be hard?
Well, I won't call it easy per se, but I think you'll be able to pull it off. Listen carefully. You'll need to find an excuse to get into the infirmary and investigate the room and environs. You've mentioned several sketchy-looking people always meeting at the infirmary earlier, so it probably has something to do with the secret we're hoping to uncover. You've already met the head nurse, so she'll be less suspicious of you. Investigate the internal structure of the infirmary and any active dealings within, and pass those on to me alongside anything else you're able to discover. But also, there's no need to take risks. Don't forget, safety always comes first. No, when it comes to intelligence gathering, I'd never consider you to be an amateur. Didn't you say it yourself? It's always been your... I'll believe anything as long as it comes from you. So,
All right, then we'll head out as soon as we finish our prep.
let's go our separate ways for now then. Don't forget, we meet here again in 9 days. Stay safe.
9 days, huh? Was she popping up for?
Hey, stay here for now. Paimon will take a peek. There seem to be several people inside.
Right. I feel like
It's not impossible.
Segway.
Oh. It's a bit hard to understand them from here. So, why don't we just try to talk to them in person? Let's
Hey,
go as
Zark's
soon as you're
man.
ready.
What's going on? Cheers. I got my boy Arya and Jake in the other room. They're staying the night.
Someone, please help! She's sick!
Whoa, are you okay?
As well as the lady, too.
Oh my! What's
Yeah,
wrong,
I think they're
little
all
one?
awake.
There's no need to panic. Take a deep breath before you begin.
Even
The
the girl
traveler
that,
started
that's
complaining
here
of a
too, I
stomach
think
ache,
she's
and
probably
then
awake
nausea,
too.
and then collapsed
She
onto
actually
the ground.
played
Paimon doesn't know what to
Genshin
do.
sleeping music.
Freezing limbs,
I
twitching
tried to play
fingers,
some
and pale
near music,
complexion.
but
Could it be poison?
I'm not sure if they know about
Let
that.
me take a look. Please lie down over here.
She definitely got a cackle out of it.
Don't worry, I'll get you to the bed safely. Here, hold on to my shoulder and walk slowly. You can do it, Traveler! Don't apologize. You're sick after all. Now, please relax. I'm just going to do a preliminary checkup on you. I see now. My checkup has confirmed that she's not in any mortal danger. That's our worst fear out of the way. Eh? Oh, that's good. But... I'll continue my diagnosis of the patient now. Please, relax and take a deep breath.
Mental energy.
Don't sense serious damage to your organs either. Does it hurt when I press here? And here? Huh? But based on my initial checkup, there shouldn't be a problem here. How strange. What about here? Does this hurt? Oh. I understand. So that's what it is. I think you just ate something that disagreed with you. That's all. Nothing too serious. Outside of a pretty bad stomachache when it decides to act up. So that's what it is. Thank goodness it's not anything more serious.
Pretty long event.
And there have been other inmates complaining about the food recently. I'll
Over
inform our
1K
head chef, Mr.
premiums?
Woolsey, of this problem as soon as
Pretty long
possible.
event, huh?
Congratulations! The
She's
health risk is incredibly low, so you should recover within a couple days. Why don't you take a rest here while I go get some medicine for you? Miss Lorvine, I'll have to trouble you to help me look after this new patient while I'm gone.
Very well.
And she hopped away just like that.
Man next to her is Dre.
Hello. So how are you feeling now?
Might look at my direction
Her
too.
stomach ache's really bad. She was stumbling about the whole way here, so Paimon's really worried.
If Miss Sijuin says it's not a serious problem, then there's no need to worry. She's the best medic we've got down here.
But it also looks like she's the only medic you've got down here.
Well, that's true.
What do you mean, that's true? That's really misrepresenting the situation. Of course I can't speak for the whole fortress, but it's not like everyone imprisoned here is useless, you know? Though they may have committed crimes and gotten locked up here as a result, they still know a thing or two about medicine, and they help Miss Sijuin take care of the sick and injured.
Yeah, you're right. But did you have to lecture me about it in front of another patient? Aren't you a patient too? Where did all your energy come from?
That's correct. Sorry, I got a bit ahead of myself.
Are you two also sick?
We've been sick a while. I come back every once in a while for checkups, and to pick up the medicines Miss Sijuin prescribes for us. That's just the nature of chronic illnesses. As for her... you could say she fancies herself as Miss Sijuin's capable helper because she learned a bit of medical knowledge ages ago.
Please watch your mouth, Mr. Jurier. Don't forget that you are the primary reason I have frequent heart palpitations.
Hey, don't start arguing now, please. Keep it civil at least.
Moving like an anime character.
Hey! There's no need to fight! Everyone will be released someday, so there's no need to argue over silly things like this!
For the detective skills.
Release. It's way too early for us to even think about that. And who the heck knows if we'd even be able to continue our previous lives?
Please allow me to end this boring and useless conversation.
And same to you, Miss Lorvine. Anyway, that was more than enough rest for me, so I'm going to get out of this excessively noisy place. See you.
He just slowly walked off? Like that?
That's just what he's like. I'm sorry you had to see all of that. I'm Lorvine, and that's... Well, his name is Jurier, but I hope you'll never have cause to remember his name.
You really can't stand him, huh?
I mean, can you blame me? Who would like someone who's as arrogant and obsessed with weird research topics as he is? I'll accompany you two for a while. No, it's nothing.
I'm
I was
back.
trying to read my
Did you rest
just
like
now
you
it didn't
promised?
work. Dang.
Thank you for getting our medicine, Miss Sijwin.
He ended up just
Did
being
you
the
all cooperate with your bed
the
rest?
lion at the
I
end of
trust
it.
that nobody got up to walk around. Good. Here, this should be 2 days worth of medicine for you. Take 1 pill now, and then continue your bed rest.
He became the monkey.
Miss Levine, I left in a bit of a hurry just now. Do you still remember if we discussed the color of the pill that you should be taking today?
I remember. You said it should be yellow.
That's if his name is Luffy. But what did he do?
Yellow, huh? I understand. These are yours. Please, make sure to go to bed early after taking them tonight. You'll benefit from a good night's sleep.
All right, then I'll also be on my way now. I hope you feel better soon, too.
See ya! I'm going to fill out your medical record now. You're widely known as the Those two made quite the commotion just now, so why don't we let the traveler rest? Paimon can answer the questions instead. So her primary symptoms are abdominal pain, with secondary symptoms of nausea. Is there anything else? That's it. Alright then. Is there anything we should know besides to take the meds? No, her base constitution is quite good, so I'm sure she'll recover quite quickly after taking the medicine. Please, make sure to stick to bland or less stimulating foods, and don't stay up too late at night. Got it! Paimon will hold the traveler to that for sure.
Taking a nap,
Oh,
huh?
you're going to take a nap already? We've been to lots of places together. She may look a bit under the weather now, but she's actually super strong. Oh, so you're the best of companions. Well, don't worry, she'll recover soon. Ah, you're awake. How do you feel? You slept for a really long time, but we never left. Well, now you can go back without a worry in the world. Remember to take the meds regularly, and don't forget bland foods. Thank you, Miss Sijwin. You really are something. To be able to fall asleep like that and even sleep talk the entire time, you scared Paimon half to death! No, but you kept mumbling things along the lines of, Pyron, don't take my grilled fish, and put down the Adeptus Temptation now! Paimon talked with Sijwin the entire time you were asleep. She seems like she's just a sincere nurse, and Paimon didn't notice anything unusual in the room. Are you sure we're not going off track with the infirmary? Whoa! You really are super thorough. All those tiny little suspicious things that Paimon didn't even pick up on. We've got...
Top 10 strongest? See, Mihawk is weird because, like, he's like a low-key fraud, but I'm sure he's still top 10. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've never seen him defeated. So, but I feel, but you can say he's held back.
Let's go meet up with Vinny.
So, in that verse though, definitely Blackbeard. And then Emu. I feel like Garp's stronger than him, but I can't say that for sure.
Did you two run into any trouble over the past few days?
No, we just worked our shifts according to the schedule. Nothing weird happened.
That's
Shanks
good.
is probably
That
stronger.
means you didn't raise any suspicion. We've taken a look at the slip you've sent. Fremine successfully left the grounds via the pipes 2 days ago, and as of last night,
He should be top
Lynette
10.
has also infiltrated the infirmary after faking an illness.
Wait, why is she getting
Obviously,
involved as well?
Luffy's. I put
You
Luffy
already
over
went
him.
above and beyond
Actually,
when you scoped out the
can't
infirmary.
say.
To put it more bluntly, even if we were to view that as something you did in exchange for Fremine's help, you've already done more than enough. Infiltrating a guarded stronghold is a different kind of job from a one-off investigation. We want to avoid using the same faces over and over and reduce the amount of suspicion that will fall on any given person. Lynette also felt like you have already taken the first step for us.
I was
so she
thinking
should be the one to
Kaido and
finish the
Big
job.
Mom, but
So that's what Lynette thinks. Paimon hopes everything's
realistically,
going
yeah.
well for her.
It's just the thing is, like, he doesn't want to be like a captain,
Then, let's go check on Lynette before
so
Fremine
he wouldn't be
returns.
like
If everything
considered
went well, then
or
she should
given
be
one of
wrapping up her
the
investigation right about now.
titles they have.
Is now really a good time to go over?
Before
According to
Bruce.
my observations,
Or could have probably been an
Siegewin
emperor.
always spends around half an hour away from the infirmary right before lunch. Lynette knows this as well, so this should be a good time to meet up with her. Also, I'm her brother, remember? It's only natural for an older brother to care about his younger sister's well-being.
Okay, then let's head over right away.
Move my ass, sign me up for the Life Olympics.
Lynette should be here right now.
Deadass. I'm like, alright, he's hanging in the conversation.
Strange. Lynette?
As expected, Siegewin isn't here, but why isn't Lynette here?
No, Lynette rarely deviates from the plan. We agreed that if she were to make changes on the fly, she'd find a way to let me know. Unless...
Let's see if there are any clues around here. We can look while we wait for her. Who knows? Maybe she'll be back soon.
Okay.
There are some books here and a few files. They all look like medical records. Advanced nursing, how to raise the spirit of your patients, a quick guide to the psychology of emotions, and the meaning of laughter. These sure are some interesting books. Who knew Siegewin would be interested in these kinds of things? She even has books on understanding people's motivations and feelings. Is it because she's a Melazine? Or does she have a need to understand her patient's emotional state?
Seems quite normal to me. These are skills that would come in handy for a nurse from time to time.
Why is Farina the actually girl?
None of the beds have
Or
any
emote.
signs of having been slept in.
That's the one Lynette
She would have said, which means...
This is it! We saw it before!
Wait, this thing?
Yeah,
It
take but
doesn't
really?
look like it's been disguised that well.
Stronger than Mihawk? Probably not. At least now we're in his maybe in his prime,
The space behind it is empty.
but
From
know,
its
clearly
size, I don't
time's
think it's an entrance
gone
that is
by
meant to
and
be
he
taken
can't be in his
apart.
prime anymore.
There's probably a mechanism around here somewhere. Could Lynette have tried to get in? Let's look around here for some more clues. Don't panic, just take another look.
I think so, or it can be. Yeah. I want to check on. Hold on, let me see.
Hey, you guys, there's a slip of paper.
A slip of paper?
It's right over here, and there's a bunch written on it too. It reads, "Out of respect for."
This is.
Is that all? The back.
Show me now.
That look on your face.
Regards.
Paimon, would you care to guess where Miss Lynette of the Fatui could be right now?
Roll cam and pour water on them as they're sleeping.
No. Could she have? Is she already?
But Jake, I don't think was trying to go to sleep because he had to take the girl home, but he was like way too drunk to do that. I'm about to check on him because she's got to go.
Wriothesley.
Did
he deliberately leave the infirmary
like,
unguarded to use it as
be doing
bait?
something in an hour.
Wait, you mean?
So
yes,
she, her car
that
is not here.
Question.
She has to get drove to her car.
He doesn't do anything without a clear goal. You are not from the same camp as us. You were sent down here by Nervulet, so you have no conflict of interest.
If he can't drive, I'll just take her.
We're a completely different
but
story.
I'm about to check on them.
I'd like to know that too. Why did he only go after her? Don't panic. Just think everything over. I have to stay calm. This is not like what happened last time. The situation's different now. Wait, you're right. The fact that Fremine was able to leave the grounds.
Wriothesley?
Could Wriothesley have let him go as well?
I don't like that name.
What does he gain by letting
It's very
Fremine
unique, but
leave like
it's hard
that?
to say. It's just awkward to say. Wriothesley.
So he's challenging me and trying to provoke me. I'm sure of it.
I like Wriothesley. That's different.
We never should have
Not
sent out
Wriothesley.
Fremine. We had to go through all that
Wriothesley.
trouble to find an opening to sneak him around the guards and into the pipe.
Sharp do be
And we
going
even thought
crazy.
luck
So
was
to
on
the
our
brother.
side.
Exactly.
If Wriothesley let him leave on purpose, then he's probably in a terrible spot now as well.
Lenny's getting more and more panicked. Don't be like this, Lenny. Fremine.
No, I'm the leader of this operation, and
Hey, don't be reckless.
Don't say it.
Traveler,
Don't say his
please.
name.
I simply cannot allow Lynette. I have to go.
He's rushed out the door. After him.
What's she been doing there?
Right. I feel like we still have some.
It's not impossible, but it'll require extensive testing.
Is that so? Very well. Huh?
Is someone?
Pack everything up. Whoever's outside is eavesdropping. They'll probably come in once we stop talking. Someone! Please help! She's sick!
Whoa, are you okay?
These two. As expected, they've already found this place.
Bro, what is up with
Well,
Sigmund?
they are quite sharp. What a
Talk about
delightful
those
turn of
sharp.
events. I like smart people, but I also like playing dumb. I like the feeling of being trusted.
Bro, what? Who
boy,
is
What's
she?
wrong, little one? There's no need to panic.
With the feeling
Take
of
a
being
deep breath
trusted.
before you begin. Being able to read human expressions is quite the useful skill. Wait! It's no use. We have.
Okay, hold on. Let me check on the crowd right quick.
Come out and face me, Risley!
Aren't we at an administrative office space? Why don't you at least try to follow even a couple rules from the fortress's indoor management regulations?
What did you do to my sister?
I ran into the young miss at the infirmary. I'd heard that she was suffering from quite the migraine, so I decided to invite her over for a cup of tea. I do have some teas in my collection that can work wonders against such an illness.
Stop joking around! Where did you take my siblings?
I have also heard that your performances are quite the spectacle. Miss Lynette would sometimes enter a box filled with water, only to emerge the next second from another place altogether. Maybe she'll appear behind you right now if you were to turn your head.
Is he trying to trick me into turning my head? No, he's probably not looking to attack me right now. All of the hostages are in his hands, and he's even in the mood for small talk. That means Lynette is probably still alive. You knew we were investigating the infirmary from the start, so you deliberately aroused the traveler's suspicions and baited us into continuing our investigation, just so that you'd be able to kidnap Lynette.
How can you be a Lord Master if you're actually watching it, bro?
As for Fremine, no, you probably didn't even interfere with
There was no need to do so. The Fortress of Meripede is a pretty pleasant place. Most people enjoy their lives here. The only ones who act differently are those with personal agendas. It was quite easy to identify your colleagues.
You removed our original members and spread the news of Child's escape so Father would assign our team to come down and investigate. Fremine has also fallen into your hands, right? If you're oh so omnipotent and so in control, why would you need hostages?
One correction. Lynette is in my hands right now, but Fremine is not.
He's not? What do you really want?
Lenny!
Oh, wonderful. Everyone is here, so I'll only need to say this once. Thank you so much for cooperating with me. Eager and to the point, I see. Alas, only Miss Lynette is currently having a cup of the fortress's finest tea.
You think you could pull up a Leslie cup? Yeah, bro. Definitely.
Although, as per your original plan, Mr. Fremine should also have returned to the fortress by now. But he has neither shown up within my gates, nor has he been taken into any kind of custody. So where do you think he may be right now?
Sarcastically.
Wait, you can't mean... You locked him outside in the sea?
I closed the fortress's gate to the outside world. That's all.
Fremine's a star diver, so he should be fine, right?
No, we're still here, so he definitely tried to find a way to come back for us. So we can't assume he might have made a break for the surface.
But why would I do this, you may be asking? To have an audience with you, of course. My intel tells me that Mr. Linney is a great magician, so it's only natural for me to want to have some cards of... Besides, I do recall you mentioning to Miss Lynette that you've always wanted to have a face-to-face meeting with the Lord of the Fortress of Meripede, regardless of whether it was in a personal or a professional capacity. Well, you got your wish.
I like that better.
So, you've been keeping tabs on us before we even set foot in the fortress.
Risley.
Some of my folks just happened to hear a thing or two, that's all. In any case, I will be straight with you. I was willing to play dumb and turn a blind eye, so we had a pleasant few days playing games together here. But once you started focusing on the Forbidden Zone, all of that changed. Mr. Linney, the cards are stacked against you right now. Miss Lynette is in my hands, and Mr. Fremine is still slowly being pickled out there in the brine. You know just as well as I that he cannot last out there forever. You need do but one thing to guarantee their safety. I would like you to contact your superior, and ideally invite her over for a cup of tea with me.
You want to see Father? But why should she bother giving you an audience?
Well, if she cares for the well-being of her dearest children, she should have plenty of motivation to join me for a parents' evening. I've heard that the bonds between the members of the House of the Hearth are like the bonds of family. I don't see why she would refuse.
Why did you think Father sent us to handle the Fortress of Meripede? This place is basically a no-man's land. It wouldn't be fitting for anyone as important as a Harbinger like Father to come here in person.
Oh, I see. So it's because she doesn't care for my place here. That's such a shame. After all, I've amassed quite the tea collection. I was looking forward to sharing it with her. Both Monsieur Neuvillette and Lady Farina have already received many samples as gifts.
Was this the extent of your master plan to get to Father? No matter how much pressure you may put on me, I won't allow you to use us to blackmail her.
You people really are difficult to get along with. All I'm asking for is a face-to-face conversation. Does she truly have no interest in the fortress's secret? Mr. Linney, you have one last chance to invite your father here. If you refuse...
Linny!
Instead of asking why I'm doing this, why don't you try to see things from my perspective for a second? From the very beginning, the Fatui has been actively infiltrating my fortress. I gave you a warning by cutting off the first few operatives I found, but that only caused you to double down. Had you given up on the fortress then and there, I'd have no reason to want to talk. Mr. Fremenet left the fortress on his own, and Miss Lynette tried to pry out my secrets right in front of me. No matter how
Grizzly hair goes crazy
the
low key.
responsibility for this falls
It's got
on
like the gray and the black.
I shouldn't ask Father to do anything because of us.
6, 5...
Wait,
2, 1. Time's up. It really is a shame, Mr. Linney.
Risley!
Negotiations have broken down. Please leave, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for my afternoon tea.
That sounds like good pacing, yeah. Theoretically.
Yeah, listen to the Traveler. If you can't talk to Linny, can you at least talk to us?
365 days. 3 a day, you'll probably catch up.
You do realize that I'm only letting you go because of Neuvillette, yes?
3 to 4
You're
for
here
sure.
helping him
Like
out,
3.3.
and I've already done my best to stay out of your
Like,
way.
you could
But that doesn't mean you can just do whatever
go
you
by
want.
now watching 4 episodes.
The fortress may be small and
or
remote,
for 2 days
but
at
it
a time.
still has its own set of laws. Then how about this? Those who are capable deserve respect. You've spent quite some time investigating my home turf by now, so why don't you tell me a thing or two about what you found, I'll ask you 3 questions. Answer all of them correctly, and I'll agree to your request. Question 1. Regarding the hidden rules of the production zone, what is the truth behind the one about not being allowed to work for 3 days in a row?
It's this.
I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour just before lunch. But what could Sijuin be doing during that time? The Fanta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons. Meanwhile, the Duke believes that only idiots who don't understand the value of coupons would spend them on Fanta. We often see Miss Sijuin observing the prisoners at work near the production zone. It seems like she can perceive the general Fanta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and unpackaged product. But the research notes said that the Melusine race perceives the world very differently from humans. Because of that, the Melusines have also developed a sense of aesthetics that appeal. According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the Fanta company sponsored it. The company must want a return on their investment as well. The Fanta promoter has been struggling because I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour just before. The research note said that the Melusine rate, according to Collins, the Pancration tournament only. Fanta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and unpackaged. We often see Miss Sijuin observing the prisoners at work near their production. Fanta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a new trial. The research note said that the Melusine race perceives the world very different. According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the We often see Miss Sijuin observing the Fanta's internal reports suggest. We often see Miss Sijuin observe. The research note said that the.
There we go.
Ah, so that's what's going on. Paimon understands it now. Who would have guessed? The hidden rule of the production zone. People are not supposed to work 3 days in a row, and if they do, they'll get strange meat in their welfare meal. At first, we thought this strange meat must have something to do with the people who disappeared, but in reality, they were all prepared by Sijuin, the head nurse. She often visits the production zone to observe the workers' health and makes a note of anyone who has worn themselves out after 3 full days of work. Out of her sense of duty as the head nurse, as well as her genuine concern for the workers' health, Sijuin visits the cafeteria right before lunch and cooks an extra dish for those who can use the stamina boost. Sijuin has only the best intentions with her surprise gift and doesn't want anyone to find out about what she does. However, unfortunately, Melusines as a race perceive the world differently from humans, and their sense of aesthetics is even more alien to us. The recipients of her lovingly prepared special meals cannot taste the care within and usually just freak out. Are we on the right track?
Not bad. You've All right, now for my next question. There are also some hidden rules in the Pancration ring, including the one that you're not...
I've been told that the infirmary is
I'm
always.
just reading. I'm just gonna.
I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour. Fanta's internal reports suggest. We often see Miss Sijuin. The Fanta promoter has been struggling because. The research note said that the Melusine race perceives the world. We often see Miss Sijuin observing the prisoners at. According to Collins, the Pancration. The research note said that the Melusine race. The Fanta promoter has been struggling because. According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because.
Woohoo!
Paimon gets this rule too now. That hidden rule of the Pancration ring is about how, people get scared when they see it because they've subconsciously begun to associate it with the missing boxer. But really, it's just a bottle of the latest yet-to-be-named and packaged new Fanta trial product. A blood-red
Get that
drink.
lawyer.
It's no
Get on.
wonder even Fanta's own staff were questioning the company's decision-making. The company, facing backlash from its own staff, decided to try to trial the product on a smaller scale to see how it might be received by customers. They came to the fortress of Meropide, and offered to sponsor the Pancration tournament so they could push their new product. But the Duke completely refused to even entertain the idea. The Duke, knowing how valuable coupons are in the fortress, knew that only total idiots who didn't understand their true value would bother buying a Fanta product here. And so, only those who proved their stupidity by being dumb enough to bet on two opposing sides of the same match were selected to receive the drinks.
I acknowledge the effort you've put into bringing the truth of this mystery to light. Although, based on your description, that Fanta promoter is a bit too careless with his words. I may just reconsider my collaboration with the company.
During one now?
Alright, and here's the final question. What's the secret behind our head nurse
probably
because
Zach did,
in the
but
infirmary?
There's still a lot of stuff that'd be happening. There were just like certain episodes I was like, bro.
You know that we haven't finished our investigation, so there's no way we can answer the last question. The thought of sparing Lynette and Bremene never even crossed your mind.
Episodes are for the characters showing up. Oh boy.
Lenny, are you alright?
Oh, close one. I owe you, Siegeween.
I watched 1.0 when it was coming out, so of course I couldn't even get burnt out if I wanted to.
It was nothing, Your Grace.
I was waiting for episodes to come out.
Siegeween? Though this gun may look like a toy, it's actually fully functional, as I just demonstrated.
Siegeween.
Not at all. I am merely a resident of the fortress, and thus protecting it is my duty. When Monsieur Nervulette asked me to come here, he told me that my job would be to take care of the well-being of everyone here. I am merely discharging my duties. But if you mean what you just said, then isn't Linny someone you should be looking after as well? Isn't he a resident here just like the rest of us? But I really am just doing what Monsieur Nervulette told me to do. Everything I did, I've done to protect them. Had I not, they would be in far more dire straits right now. His Grace knows it too, right? Your Grace? Mind proving my innocence to them?
My dear Siegeween, whatever shall I do with you? Would it have killed you to just wait another minute or two?
Well, it's nearly time after all. The way you do things can be truly frustrating sometimes, Your Grace. I figured I should try to talk some sense into you. What are you talking about? What time?
Take me if you want. Let them go.
How touching. Can you just give me one more minute?
Don't be like that, Your Grace.
All right, everyone, calm down. 2 more visitors will be arriving any time now.
Kamen Rider. Kamen? I don't know what that is.
I'll go get a cup of tea. Miss Siegeween, I leave Miss Lynette in your care.
You... What are you doing?
I believe I hear footsteps.
Who could it be?
Some space, please.
Her.
Ah, Miss Clarande. My door.
Freminet. Freminet.
Whoa.
What's going on? What is Clarande doing here?
Work.
I'm sorry about shooting you, Mr. Linney. The tranquilizing effect will begin to wear off soon. Please take it easy in the meantime, though.
What happened to Freminet? Wasn't he diving just outside of the fortress? Why is he looking like...
A flushed face.
Wonder if they'll ever kill off any characters.
He must have consumed primordial seawater.
like that you can choose, like that you can actually play with.
What did you say?
That'd be tough, bro.
Please, make some space. I'll need to give Mr. Fremine a more thorough checkup.
Like everyone,
Your Grace,
the
I'll leave
characters
the rest to you.
have like a super fan base. I feel like
I'll talk to Clorand while you get Fremine to where he
there's
needs
probably
to
like
be.
a lot of
Everything else can wait.
Risley fans. Like if Risley died, it'd be a uproar. Literally anyone. They wouldn't kill a kid. But I gotta wonder who else.
How is he?
These
Probably
symptoms
wouldn't kill any
are probably
Archons.
caused by an acute ingestion of a large amount of primordial seawater. Still, his condition is not critical. Of course, it would be best if he stayed for further observation. Let's leave him here for now, and move him to the infirmary once he's recovered a bit more. Sorry. I am aware that the infirmary may not be your favorite place in the world at the moment. We do only have a single clinic in the fortress, however.
Why would he ingest a large amount of primordial seawater after leaving the fortress? How could that possibly happen?
Please, look after Mr. Fremine for the moment. I'll go fetch some medicine and a respirator. Oh, I'll bring Miss Lynette back with me.
Where is she? How is she right now?
Oh, she just took a nap in an empty room after I tranquilized her. If my calculations are correct, she should also be waking up right around now. You might not believe me, but His Grace and I actually made some snacks and tea for her.
What's that look on your face? I thought I made good time on the way back.
Oh, I'm just admiring your punctuality. Had you arrived just a few minutes later, Sigewinne may have been forced to shoot Mr. Linney again. How's the situation out there?
The water has changed. It's pretty much as expected. The concentration of primordial seawater has increased significantly. I was only out there a short time, so it wasn't too bad. But if one were to stay for any significant amount of time, well, you can see how that boy's doing.
Where was he when you found him?
The abandoned zone at the end of the pipes. A good distance into the water.
Closer than I thought. He must have recognized it early on and tried desperately to swim back.
Locking the door was necessary. I don't think we could have saved two.
Well, I did try to convince him that I had my reasons. Never seems to work, though.
It would probably work on Neuvillette. He has a knack for picking out who had good intentions, even when the outcomes were all terrible.
What's up with that smile, bro?
It's a bad sign if you're having to plead your case to Neuvillette.
What the heck?
Want some tea?
Not particularly. If you...
Fine, I'd like to get some tea. Want me to get
Don't
you a
get
cup
this-
too, since I've already made it?
See Chlorine Day very often.
Might
With
as well
chlorine.
then, I suppose. Actually, do you have a towel? I would like to dry my hair.
Linny, are you okay?
I'll be fine. They're all here now. Don't worry about me.
Are you sure? You don't look alright.
Chlorine?
My hands and feet are still a bit weak, but that's probably just the residual effects of the tranquilizer shot.
I'm back, everyone.
Sure you meant Chlorine.
Lenny! Oh, Traveler, Paimon, you're here too. Fremine? Is he...
He'll be fine. But for now, please help me lift him up.
His breathing's beginning to slow down.
Give me a hand and help me get him to the infirmary.
Yeah, I'll take him from this side. Lynette, together?
On it. Traveler, you seem pretty worried about him. Want to come with us? The Duke and Clarinde are gone.
Clarinde.
They probably went to get some tea. The Duke will explain the truth in just a bit. Miss Clarinde will need a break, since she only just returned from rescuing Fremine out of the sea.
Ready.
It's right here. It's clean as fudge.
Surprise!
Rise with the sun!
What the heck? We're back.
A duel is a battle of wills, and the sword an extension of the duelist's spirit. If your heart recoils in fear, then your sword may as well be in its scabbard, because you will not wield it effectively against your foe. In my role as champion duelist, my opinions do not matter. For when I draw my blade, I am but an instrument of Fontaine's law. A duel is a battle of wills, and the sword an extension of the duelist's spirit. If your heart recoils in fear, then your sword may as well be in its scabbard, because you will not wield it effectively against your foe. I've faced many opponents in my duels. Most of them I defeated. The rest surrendered. No, I have never lost a duel. A duel is a battle of wills, and the sword an extension of the duelist's spirit. If your heart recoils in fear, then your sword may as well be in its scabbard, because you will not wield it effectively against your foe. I've faced many opponents in my duels. Most of them I defeated. The rest surrendered. No, I have never lost a duel. In my role as champion duelist, my opinions do not matter. For when I draw my blade, I am but an instrument of Fontaine's law. A duel is a battle of wills, and the sword an extension of the duelist's spirit. If your heart recoils in fear, then your sword may as well be in its scabbard, because you will not wield it effectively against your foe. I've faced many opponents in my duels. Most of them I defeated. The rest surrendered. No, I have never lost a duel. A duel is a battle of wills, and the sword an extension of the duelist's spirit. If your heart recoils in fear, then your sword may as well be in its scabbard, because you will not wield it effectively against your foe. I've faced many opponents in my duels. Most of them I defeated. The rest surrendered. No, I have never lost a duel. A duel is a battle of wills, and the sword an extension of the duelist's spirit. If your heart recoils in fear, then your sword may as well be in its scabbard, because you will not wield it effectively against your foe. In my role as champion duelist, my opinions do not matter. For when I draw my blade, I am but an instrument of Fontaine's law. A duel is a battle of wills, and the sword an extension of the duelist's spirit. If your heart recoils in fear, then your sword may as well be in its scabbard, because you will not wield it effectively against your foe. In my role as champion duelist, my opinions do not matter. For when I draw my blade, I am but an instrument of Fontaine's law. I've faced many opponents in my duels. Most of them I defeated. The rest surrendered. Hmm? No, I have never lost a duel. In my role as champion duelist, my opinions do not matter. For when I draw my blade, I am but an instrument of Fontaine's law. A duel is a battle of wills, and the sword an extension of the duelist's spirit. If your heart recoils in fear, then your sword may as well be in its scabbard, because you will not wield it effectively against your foe. I've faced many opponents in my duels. Most of them I defeated. The rest surrendered. Hmm? No, I have never lost a duel. A duel is a battle of wills, and the sword an extension of the duelist's spirit. If your heart recoils in fear, then your sword may as well be in its scabbard, because you will not wield it effectively against your foe. In my role as champion duelist, my opinions do not matter. For when I draw my blade, I am but an instrument of Fontaine's law. I've faced many opponents in my duels. Most of them I defeated. The rest surrendered. No, I have never lost a duel. A duel is a battle of wills, and the sword an extension of the duelist's spirit. If your heart recoils in fear, then your sword may as well be in its scabbard, because you will not wield it effectively against your foe. In my role as champion duelist, my opinions do not matter. For when I draw my blade, I am but an instrument of Fontaine's law. A duel is a battle of wills, and the sword an extension of the duelist's spirit. If your heart recoils in fear, then your sword may as well be in its scabbard, because you will not wield it effectively against your foe. In my role as champion duelist, my opinions do not matter. For when I draw my blade, I am but an instrument of Fontaine's law. I've faced many opponents in my duels. Most of them I defeated. The rest surrendered. No, I have never lost a duel. A duel is a battle of wills, and the sword an extension of the duelist's spirit. If your heart recoils in fear, then your sword may as well be in its scabbard, because you will not wield it effectively against your foe. In my role as champion duelist, my opinions do not matter. For when I draw my blade, I am but an instrument of Fontaine's law. A duel is a battle of wills, and the sword an extension of the duelist's spirit. If your heart recoils in fear, then your sword may as well be in its scabbard, because you will not wield it effectively against your foe. I've faced many opponents in my duels. Most of them I defeated. The rest surrendered. No, I have never lost a duel. In my role as champion duelist, my opinions do not matter. For when I draw my blade, I am but an instrument of Fontaine's law. I've faced many opponents in my duels. Most of them I defeated. The rest surrendered. No, I have never lost a duel. In my role as champion duelist, my opinions do not matter. For when I draw my blade, I am but an instrument of Fontaine's law. A duel is a battle of wills, and the sword an extension of the duelist's spirit. If your heart recoils in fear, then your sword may as well be in its scabbard, because you will not wield it effectively against your foe. In my role as champion duelist, my opinions do not matter. For when I draw my blade, I am but an instrument of Fontaine's law. A duel is a battle of wills, and the sword an extension of the duelist's spirit. If your heart recoils in fear, then your sword may as well be in its scabbard, because you will not wield it effectively against your foe. In my role as champion duelist, my opinions do not matter. For when I draw my blade, I am but an instrument of Fontaine's law. A duel is a battle of wills, and the sword an extension of the duelist's spirit. If your heart recoils in fear, then your sword may as well be in its scabbard, because you will not wield it effectively against your foe. I've faced many opponents in my duels. Most of them I defeated. The rest surrendered. No, I have never lost a duel. A duel is a battle of wills, and the sword an extension of the duelist's spirit. If your heart recoils in fear, then your sword may as well be in its scabbard, because you will not wield it effectively against your foe. I've faced many opponents in my duels. Most of them I defeated. The rest surrendered. No, I have never lost a duel. In my role as champion duelist, my opinions do not matter. For when I draw my blade, I am but an instrument of Fontaine's law. A duel is a battle of wills, and the sword an extension of the duelist's spirit. If your heart recoils in fear, then your sword may as well be in its scabbard, because you will not wield it effectively against your foe.
Okay, let's continue where we left off.
Burn it down!
He's awake. Fremine, how do you feel?
Lynnie... Lynette...
We're all here.
Where... am I?
The infirmary, at the Fortress of Meripede, Mr. Fremine, and you are no longer in any danger. How do you feel?
Traveler... the sea! There's something wrong with the seawater.
Shh, it's okay.
No, listen to me. This is really serious. There's primordial seawater mixed into the regular seawater. I don't know why it's there, but no one should touch it. Pipes... Right, the pipes. It's all coming back to me now. I'm in. Seems like this pipe hasn't been used in a long time. Where could Master Child be? This mechanism looks like it's been tampered with. Could he have done it? Yeah.
Jeremy actually climbing out of here.
It's getting stuck on something. Seems like I'll have to avoid those obstacles while I turn it.
There we go.
This is where the water starts. Okay. Master Child probably dived into the water. I'll go take a look as well.
Oh, we're starting to swim now.
The vegetation here is a bit more sparse. These traces aren't natural. A person must have left them, and recently. There are traces here too. I need to keep going. Huh?
We are definitely back as fuck. We need to have an emote for we are so back at this point, bro.
Wait. What the? My heart is racing, and it's getting harder and harder to breathe. What's going on? No good. I have to get back. They still don't know anything about what's going on. If I turn back right now, I should still be able to make it. I can't die here. This is bad. I'm feeling worse and worse, and I'm still underwater.
Bro's about to drown.
I have to push.
Bro's like right there, bro. Whoa, what is she clutching up for? She just had a towel to dry her hair off. Wish Permanent was better. Or Permanent. Yeah. I never really had much hope for him, to be honest.
The trail you were following vanished, and you had no idea where Master Child could have
That
gone.
reminds me of
But there was also no
Lovette,
obvious place
or
for him to have disappeared to.
not Lovette. Fucking.
That's
Why
right.
can't I think of his
I
name?
tried my best to swim back, but I had already put some distance
It was
between
like the
myself
same
and
emo
the
as
fortress,
Permanent.
and I just couldn't find the strength to keep going.
Vivet?
I probably passed out some time after that, and you know the rest.
Miss Clarande brought you back, but we also don't know why she just suddenly appeared at the fortress, or why she went out to save you.
Miss Clarande, you say? I must go thank her in person.
You're still too weak for Monet. You can go after you've had some more rest.
Miss Lynette is right. I believe Miss Clarande will stay here as a guest for another few days, so there's no need to hurry.
A guest? Then I can assume Risley was the one who invited her to come.
You should ask His Grace about that.
Definitely
He'll be able to
Risley.
explain better than... Yeah, it's about time he actually told us what's going on.
No, please go on without me. I don't want to leave just yet.
Lenny.
The logical part of my brain is aware that we're safe right now, but I still can't bring myself to leave. Both of you are just in danger.
Understood. Then let's just sit together for a while.
In that case, I'll leave the infirmary to you. The Traveler and I are going to head out for now. As long as you stay in here, I don't think you'll be disturbed.
Thank you.
I'm also really sorry.
Don't say that. It was all my fault. I was the one who should have been more careful. You two were nearly...
If I was stronger, maybe I would have already found Master Child.
No, how can you say that?
Huh?
I'm sorry.
What I'm hearing is, we all dropped the ball at some point during the mission, so the responsibility falls on all of us. Isn't that right?
Yeah, that's right. It's on all of us.
Lenny, we understand that you're worried about us, but we're worried about you as well. Please don't blame yourself. We want you to keep your spirits up.
Yeah.
Lohan, bro. The fuck? From name reminds me of Lohan. But Lohan's like
Rise with the sun.
at least 100 times more badass.
Excuse me.
I take it Mr. Fremonet's condition has stabilized?
Oh, hell no. Don't ever disrespect my girl like that ever again. Shit. I'm just saying Lohan's more badass than Ferminet, bro.
Of course. I wouldn't have left the infirmary otherwise.
I've been expecting those two, but might I inquire as to the purpose of your visit, Miss Siegeween?
I wanted to check up on Miss Cloran.
that was kind of crazy. It took about 100 times.
Mostly fine, I think.
If you don't mind,
Do you like Ferminet more like that, bro?
exam. It'll just take a few minutes.
All right. Thank you for looking out for me. I'll take my leave for now, then.
Well, want to explain yourself, Risley?
Of course, but I'm not partial to the word choice of explain. How about enlighten? Where should I begin? How about you start by asking me any questions you have? You can start with whichever one you'd like to get answered the most.
I gotta wonder when and how is Ferminet becoming so goaded, bro? Bro's been
No. I just knew they were Fatui
out of
operatives sent to
commission
the
for
fortress
most of
by
the time that he
Knave.
showed up, bro.
As for their specific goals,
Okay,
I only figured
okay.
those out as you made progress on your investigation.
You should. I was talking good about him, bro. Don't worry. I wasn't disrespecting him.
Them, even though you didn't know what they were trying to do?
They came here with ulterior motives. I'm quite adept at discerning what that kind of behavior
I guess I should have
signals.
said like 10,000 times more badass than
Initially,
100
I thought their
times.
goal was just to
I was
investigate
underselling
Child's
it.
disappearance. Linny suggested that I had deliberately let him escape, but in truth, I didn't really do anything special to help or hinder him while he was here.
I guess the main
Everything he
disrespect
did,
is not
from
knowing
finding
his
helpers
freaking
to leaving this place,
name.
He did on his own. Of course, it's inevitable that the Knave would make a big deal out of her fellow Harbinger's unexplained disappearance. I'm also quite
Stop a
curious
little
about
bit.
where the
The
Harbinger
fuck?
went. So I figured I might as well let the Fatui do their own investigative work. All I care about is the answer.
So you were hoping Linny's group would just do your work for you.
You make it sound like that's a bad thing. Unfortunately, things didn't go as planned. I assume that Fremonet has told you already, the ratio of primordial seawater around the fortress of Meripede is on the rise. The Forbidden Zone has always been Linny's target, and you got roped into that investigation after
Hearing
running
them
into
at all.
him. I began to intervene out of
Put
concern
them in the
for
same
your
sentence
safety,
at all. Gee,
and
shit.
also to prevent the fortress from becoming entangled in more irksome matters.
Yeah, that was kind of geek.
You're also a former
But
criminal?
the thing is, have you seen the standing
Why
at?
would you put it like that?
idle
Isn't
animation
staying here
for
all day and serving as the
Lohan
manager of the fortress a kind of sentence unto
and
itself?
Fermine.
Another form of prison? I just happen to have some support from the rest of the inmates.
We both
That's
have a
all.
book, bro.
Oh, right. Paimon wanted to ask, who invited Cloran down here?
Me, of course. I paid her good mora to come down to the fortress for some field work. As a champion duelist, Miss Cloran could be considered to be an independent party. I needed to find an exceptionally capable person to help me get through the impending crisis.
And saving Fremine was part of that crisis?
You can think
Pretty
of it
sure.
like that, yes. That's not something you should be asking after. All I need to prove to you is that the Forbidden Zone had nothing to do with the Harbinger's disappearance.
But we've already uncovered that there's...
You make a compelling case. Do you
Oh,
really want to know the
Mika.
answer that
You're right,
badly?
Mika.
Yeah,
My bad.
Paimon really wants to know.
I was
Even if the truth may not be pleasant,
screwing around there.
follow me.
My bad. Like, what the heck is freaking the nigga doing, bro?
Rev the engines!
Talking about Fermine. No one stole that book. He
There's a
gangsta.
hidden door here?
Bro,
An
what?
old basement behind it? Huh.
That's geek.
You're pretty good at hiding stuff, right?
It seems you've forgotten just what kind of place the Fortress of Meripede is.
Light it up!
Stand on the central plate.
Wait, is there a secret mechanism or... Whoa! So, this is the Forbidden Zone? Honestly, for a place so well hidden, Paimon sure doesn't see anything special. What a huge door!
There are 3 such isolation gates in total. Generally speaking, I'm the only one who's allowed to go inside. Hence the name Forbidden Zone. Am I correct to assume you're going to run on back and tell your little Fatui friends everything?
Well, Paimon wasn't thinking of keeping anything from them.
Well, I'd advise you wait until you've seen the whole truth of this place for yourself before deciding whether or not to tell them.
Looked by the Power World. The story blast on hard. Yeah, you talk about the one at the last tower at the end of the world tree, like in the middle, where you have to go through a gate.
So there's a switch on the side.
Stand back.
At the end of a long bridge. Because if that's the same one, I got fucked up too, bro. If that was easy? No way.
Go on, have a look.
Dang. Jeez, easy is crazy, bro. I need to get my shit together. At least Maurice and Jake and Arya and me couldn't defeat him.
I've been interested in what lies beyond that gate ever since I assumed leadership of the Fortress of Meripede. Of course, it would be unwise to recklessly open it, but it'd also be risky and negligent to simply ignore any potential danger that could be behind it. The readings on that dashboard have not budged since the day when I first laid eyes on this place. But over the past year, the needle has crept upwards from its original position, likely because some parameter it's been tracking has changed, if only infinitesimally. Normally, I would have ignored it. I happened to have some free time when I noticed it, so I investigated.
3-shot you?
Any guesses what
Jeez.
the reading could be tracking?
Yeah, it's tough, bro. They have some hard-ass bosses
Very
in that
reasonable
game,
guesses.
dude.
I've
I
considered
can't
both
cap.
of those as well. Unfortunately, our dashboard is tracking something less ordinary. The temperature should
hard to
vary
really
with
be
weather and
the-
climate changes, so for
the
something
top
that
player
rarely
there.
shifts, the water pressure is more likely. We ran a few tests to increase the pressure from the outside, but the readings didn't change at all. Later on, a few more possibilities occurred to me, such as a potential connection with the primordial sea. I began to make a few preparations based on that hypothesis. Over the past few days, the needle has moved again.
Yeah, you gotta
With
breathe the
that
heck
and
out of your
symptoms that Fremine
shite.
displayed after leaving the fortress,
It's the only way.
I can now confidently conclude that the readings represent the concentration of primordial seawater in the seawater nearby.
The concentration of primordial seawater?
And that is precisely the problem. We're at the bottom of the sea, and now we're surrounded by toxic seawater. Somehow, primordial seawater got mixed in, and the concentrate... Yes.
But forget about the two of us. Not even Novelette knows where the primordial sea could be. Oh.
Seems like you've figured it out. I believe the primordial sea lies directly beneath this sluice gate. For some reason, the primordial seawater levels have risen significantly, and it's now very close to us. The indicators are now red. Although the gate still stands, some primordial seawater has already leaked out and mixed into the sea around us. If this continues, soon it will no longer be able to hold back the primordial sea at all. Yeah, you know what the legends say. If this place falls, then everyone in Fontaine will be turned into puddles in the span of a night.
But that's just too weird! Why would the Fortress of Meripede be built right above a sluice gate for the primordial sea?
Your expression tells me you think this might be part of a vast, complicated conspiracy. To be honest, you might find the actual answer may be exceedingly boring. It's just that the secret of the Forbidden Zone had been long forgotten by the nation before I rediscovered it with my research. There's no single
Messy's
founder
dad
of the
died.
Fortress of Meripede in any
Dang,
traditional
bruh.
sense. What we know about its history
That
has
nigga's
been
not
left
having a
us
good
by the
time,
people
bro.
who used to live here. When the
Messi
previous Hydro Archon
lost in the
Vigiri ruled
finals,
the
and
land,
now he
all
lost
convicted criminals
one
from
of his
Fontaine
parents,
were
bro.
exiled. The people drove
His
the criminals
his
away
dad
like a
saw
wolf
that he
pack,
lost, and that
chasing away
shit
the
did him
banished.
in.
The criminals received no
There's
sympathy
too much
of
to
any
bear.
kind from the people. They were exiled to the desolate seaside, where they experienced only pain, struggle, and the bone-chilling cold. Some of them began to repent, and prayed to the Hydro Archon, asking if there was still
30
anything
minutes
they
ago.
could do.
Touche.
The Hydro Archon took pity on them, and said, "You may go guard my secret, deep underneath the waves." And so, leaning on the power of the Hydro Archon, they gathered underneath the sea and began to build a fortress. They became a community down there in the deeps, and over the years helped it to grow. As the number of exiles increased, more and more people joined the community. When the first group of exiles died, they left the yet unfinished fortress to their successors. The Hydro Archon continued to lend her support, allowing the fortress and what it stood for to continue growing ever larger. Before long, this dark underwater fortress became the sinner's only home. And with that, the people here stopped referring to the fortress as a prison. They saw themselves as repenting sinners who would regain their freedom once they had sufficiently redeemed themselves. But as time went on, people also
That's a good
realized
question,
that the
Zarks,
fortress
man.
was a lonely place. Once
Gotta
they had
look that
gotten
shit up
used
right
to
now.
life here, they could no longer feel comfortable living in the overworld. Once they had finished serving their sentences,
Yes,
some
he
people
did.
left,
The
and some others chose to
2022
stay. They'd find
FIFA
some
World Cup
idle position and let their withered
hitting
souls
France
fade away with the ancient
in a
secrets of the
penalty
past.
shootout in December
After
18th,
many
2022.
centuries, few
Reached
people
the
still
finals in
remember the reason
2014,
for the fortress's
losing
founding.
to Germany.
Now they just see it as an
And
integral
gets
pillar
the
of
final in
Fontanian
26,
society,
losing to
as the
Spain.
place where criminals deserve to be sent. Now
Guess
and
he really
again,
won the last one, huh?
researchers manage to break one law or another and live out their days in the fortress.
But now you know every part of that.
Indeed. That's just as the prophecy says. To be frank, not really. But sadly, that hasn't stopped this prophecy from proving all too accurate. Prophecies are troublesome things.
Honestly,
Just hearing one will create the first wave of panic.
This
Seeing signs of it will
Fontaine's
bring
got
about
like
the second, and actually witnessing
some
it
of
in
the
real
first
time,
good
the third.
male characters in this
Let's go
Archon
somewhere
story,
else.
bro.
I
I
wanna
didn't
show you
really
something.
care for Venti all that much. But Nouvellette and Risley, one of the more solid male characters
This is
so far.
it.
I mean,
You're
there's
right.
Zhao. Zhao is probably
timing.
the and
The results from our last
Kuzuha,
round of experiments
probably the
have-
most solid ones
Wait, Jurier, he's not alone.
still so far.
Huh? Lorvine
Can't
and
think of
Julia?
anyone else other than Zhao and
No need to panic, you two. I've
Kuzuha.
already told them about our plan.
What? At After you warned us not to tell a single soul about
I
any
can't
of this?
think of anyone. Oh,
I'm skeptical as well.
there's
Are you
that
sure
dude
they are
in
trustworthy?
Arataki, I think.
The results speak for themselves, don't
He
they?
was cool. I liked
These
him.
two may already know more than you could ever imagine.
All right then, if your grace insists.
They seem harmless enough, so I'll trust them for now.
I can't think of any good in Sumeru though.
Well, how about some
Sumeru.
reintroductions? This is Jurier, one of the
Oh,
highest
Zhang
ranked
Li was
researchers from the Fontaine
alright.
Research Institute. He used to work under Edwin. I trust that you've heard of
Zhang
Edwin.
Li was probably one of the best first ones they had. He was a good Archon. Definitely my favorite male Archon.
Good. Saves me a bit of time explaining. Edwin's main areas of research were archaeum and gravimeters. As his assistant, Jurier is quite familiar with them as well. I hired him to be my technical
Bro,
consultant.
who are the male characters?
You want to blow up the fortress of
Sino.
Ah, what a lovely
And-
idea. I'm already imagining it in my head.
What was the other character?
Gotta admit, I'm tempted as well.
Guys, focus! Focus!
That taskmaster over there is Miss Lorvine, and is also one of my technical consultants. While Jurier used to be Edwin's assistant, she used to be Jurier's assistant.
Ooh, are they together?
See, everyone keeps asking this question. Are you too sure you're not a couple and just using your work as a convenient cover?
Your
Pops.
Grace, I
I
am
feel like I
not
missed
in a relationship with this man.
It wasn't so bad.
If I dated
When
her,
his
I'd officially be madder
son
than
became
Edwin.
a successful soccer player.
Jeez, forget I
His
said
son
anything
won a
then.
World Cup.
Follow me.
His son would be a functional adult, probably enjoyed hella money. Right?
Your constant amazement
definitely
makes it seem
gotten
like
to
the
see
fortress
enough.
can do anything.
You know? He literally died after the World Cup, bro. He doesn't have to wait until the next one. He knows his son's doing good. That's all he needs
Let's
in it.
spice it up a bit. And here you go.
Wowzers.
What a huge ship! This is also a production zone that Paimon's never seen before. What's going on?
How much do you know about Fontainian history?
Not much at all.
Well, then maybe you haven't heard the story of ancient Lemuria. To give you a quick rundown, Fontaine used to be ruled by the Lemurian dynasty. According to legend, the Lemurian king Remus came to this land after being inspired by divine revelation and found the seer Sibila, who had taken on the form of a golden bee. Taking the golden bee with him and riding on a huge ship, the Fortuna, he created his nation above the surging waves. He called his nation Lemuria and used the Fortuna to incessantly search for new tribes and islands, calling on them to join his empire.
There's a ship in this story too?
Where there's water, there'll be ships. People believe that hope can always be found at the end of a voyage.
Do you believe that too?
To a point, I think. As you've already seen, I have a whole factory's worth of labor, materials, and technology at my disposal. Certainly can't hurt to give it a try. So the moment I began to speculate that the primordial sea might lie underneath the gate, I also began this project.
Were you inspired by the legendary Fortuna?
Maybe.
Do I have a bucket list?
Fontainians need something to hold on to cope with the impending disaster.
It's like a lot of things I
Were the
want to
workers
do.
To find out the truth behind this ship,
But
riots would destroy the fortress faster than any catastrophe.
bucket list probably be like a
As
first
the fortress's
comes like
administrator,
first type
I'd
of
never
thing.
make such a reckless call. All right, that's enough talking for now. I'll need another 3 cups.
I want to
of
go
tea
to another
soothe my
country.
throat. Do you have any other questions? Seems like you're good. Come on, I'll take you back.
I want to try food in another
I'll leave you
country.
here for now.
Oh, thank you so much.
No worries. But don't forget, it's up to you whether or not you want to share what you just saw. What you...
Yeah, we'll put a lot of thought into it for sure.
Great. I look forward to what happens next.
Yeah, Japan's definitely a must.
Burn it down!
I'm like, come on, Japan goes crazy. Okay.
We're back!
Welcome
Sounds like
back.
a good time.
Do you want a cup of tea?
How can you be so much like Risley, always drinking tea?
Huh. Actually, now that you mention it, I just remembered something now. While I was sedated, I could still barely hear two people talking next to me. They were discussing everything, from the leaves to the water and even the teacups themselves.
Must have been Risley and Sijuin.
Yeah, I heard one male voice and one female, so it should have been the two of them. They really were just talking about brewing tea.
I really can't make sense of this place.
So, Traveler, Paimon, were you able to learn anything from Risley?
Yeah, he explained everything.
Very well. Then, would you mind checking your answers against my speculations? Yeah, I took the time to rest, so I'm feeling a lot more relaxed now.
Nobody else is around, and Miss Sijuin is also busy with something or other, so let's just talk here.
All right, then I'll posit my theories. I asked myself 3 questions. Firstly, why was Fremine affected by the primordial seawater? It was because he dove into the sea. My theory is, the long-lost primordial sea is probably very close to the fortress of Mirapede.
Whoa, he's good. He got that right on the first try.
That's our Linny.
Secondly, Risley's attitude changed dramatically during the course of our stay here. He ignored us completely at first, then suddenly roadblocked us. Why? I spent quite a long time thinking about this. If he has been monitoring the Fatui since the very beginning, he probably ignored us at first because he was hoping we could find Master Child for him. What's more, the Fortress of Mirapede is not part of Fontaine's court system, nor does it report to Udex Nervulet. Risley is basically the king of a no-man's land. As long as the fortress doesn't do anything about Master Child's disappearance, Father can use it to pressure the Fontaine authorities. And while the two factions are pitted against each other, Risley will be free to move between the parties of interest. If I had to guess, he probably has something that he's working on himself. It's likely related to the secret of the infirmary, but I just can't think of what it could be.
You're super smart.
Thanks so much. Then finally, there's the last question. If Risley does have a plan, what could it be? All I know for now is that his plan probably has something to do with the changing nature of the seawater. He's even gotten Cloran to help him out. That can't be the full extent of what he's doing. There's probably a secret passageway behind the block in the infirmary, and there's something big in the fortress that most people here never get to see. He has a bargaining chip, and it could be important enough for Father to deal with him directly. I don't have enough information, so I have no idea what his chip might be. But let me guess. You have the last piece of the puzzle.
I can't believe it.
The sea will engulf everyone. Just like the prophecy said.
Could Risley have wanted to meet Father to figure out a way to deal with this crisis? If you remember, I once mentioned that Father sees the House of the Hearth as her base of operations, and she truly wants to resolve the crisis.
Or perhaps he didn't know, and just wanted to bring Father over to his side, which could be why he said he just wanted to negotiate.
You said it?
Yeah, I'm just packing up.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. I understand your concerns as well, Traveler. I'll figure out a way to pass this on to our father. No matter what, we're on your side.
I've been begging my dad.
The two of you have already aided us far too much. We probably wouldn't be standing here right now if not for you. If you ever need anything else going forward, please come to the House of the Hearth at any time. Though you may not share the sentiment, after all that we've gone through together, the three of us basically see you as family now.
Cheers.
You have my gratitude.
Thank you for protecting Linny when it really mattered.
And thank you for sharing the secrets of
I
the
didn't.
fortress with us. We didn't think you were going to do it.
Why are you being so formal all of a sudden?
Cheers, brother.
Cheers. Man.
I have not seen the Arlecchino trailer yet, brother. As a matter of fact.
Paimon's hungry.
Oh, you've done so much already. Go get some
Cheers.
food.
How'd you sleep, brother?
Alright, then we'll catch you guys another time.
Decent. Yeah. Respectfully. No, it's not Kobina.
Light it up.
It's Arena.
It's time for dinner. Welfare meals now being served in the coupon cafeteria.
Cheers. Look at that.
Come on, let's go pick up ours as well. Traveler and Paimon, over here. Are
You
you
don't see
here
your
for dinner
feet.
too, Miss Sijui?
In your sleep?
And I'm taking the opportunity to prepare Miss Cloran's dinner as well.
Oh,
You're
shit.
right. She's
You wanna
actually
say-
sitting in the
show
fortress
us that to him as
cafeteria.
well?
What would you like to eat?
Cheers. There he goes.
Yep, you can. I've already talked to our chef, Mr.
Alright.
Wolsey. It's all on me today, so you can get
Precious is babysitting, and Jake is at his house. Yep.
Me too. Don't forget Paimon. No problem. Just leave it to me.
Or brush your teeth. Don't ever talk to me again with that hot ass breath again.
So delicious.
It's too early for that.
Is this how it feels
That's
to be
not it for you.
freeloaders?
This
Wait a
point.
second. We did do plenty of work after all. Feeling full yet? How's the food?
Shit.
Delicious.
Goy slop breath. Oh man, that's tough.
I'm so
Why do you have goy
glad
slop
to
for
see
your
you
breath?
all so happy. Oh, see the expression on your face just now. The muscle here just moved. Sijui, do you do this to help your patients or to better understand human beings?
It's just the hair. I'm remembering my dad's
Bit of both, I suppose. I'm a Melazine, which means I'm very different from human beings. I must know what you're thinking if I want to take good care of you. You're really good at taking care of people. Even though you're so short, you still talk and act like an older sister.
I think it's ugly.
You like the old one?
Really? You're reminded of an older Oh, and what did you mean back in
It's
Risley's office?
more Kobe-ish?
When you said that you were protecting Linny and his siblings as well.
That's just what she grew up remembering, you know. He probably wanted to cut his hair for her longer,
to look out for those
but
children,
just neglected to
especially
do
that
it.
diver boy. I was getting a bit worried after hearing that something was wrong with the water. Thankfully, Clorand is very strong and managed
Well,
to save him in
why
the
not?
nick of time. His Grace also sealed the pipes after Clorand left, to make sure that Linny wouldn't impulsively chase after his brother. Although the path was
That's fair.
blocked, we still stationed some guards there.
I like to
stop
know
anyone
more
from
about
approaching.
what's going on in the
They were
world, you know,
instructed
and the
to only
people.
open the door once Miss Clorand had returned. Oh, and I was keeping an eye on Mr. Linny
Yeah,
as well.
exactly.
We had to press him, but we couldn't allow him to be in any real danger. You were all super considerate and really thought
Good
everything
night.
through.
Really? Couldn't
It's
even
just
make
what we
it.
do down here at the fortress. At least this has been His Grace's style for as long as he's been the leader. Oh, I really wish Monsieur Nervulette would come down here more often too. I feel like he'd like it here, with all the darkness and chaos.
Guess what? I have a new teacher now. Yeah, and her name is...
Get a good night's rest, you two. You both worked very hard.
But I had 2 silver. Bye bye, guys.
All right, see ya. Okay.
And Haley, she been excusing our sleepover. But Haley's been excusing. She'll be like, oh, I didn't even know it was today. We have plans. I can't do it. I just can't think about it. So she's been having excuses. So but today, Joshi, is that a different color? Did you paint that a different color? Is he gray?
It's always gray. Just the blanket's not on it right now.
Okay.
Yep.
I don't know why that's funny.
Me neither. Let's see the Arlecchino trailer.
Legend ha-
Ready? Ready, brother? You're not watching it? Zarchman said, "Hey, Arya gotta witness this trailer."
See if I can make it through without...
Was it that long ago?
2 minutes ago. 2 minutes video.
Legend has it that long ago, the long nights were the den of dangers untold.
Is she?
The children would huddle at home and light the hearth, awaiting the adults' return.
There that is, it burned.
A spark cannot shatter all shadows until it sets all ablaze. Or else, to the other end of light, lie still bleak shades.
crazy. What just happened?
I hear that the children love to play by the fireplace. So let us continue to use the name House of the Hearth. Still, its flame is no longer needed.
Right.
For you have the strength to defend yourselves.
Wow. Sun for sure.
Do it again, do it again. I didn't see the whole thing.
I'm not sure I understand one.
I'm sorry, Father.
No, I'm about to though.
I was reckless. When I saw those emaciated patients, those poor children, the futile hope in their eyes.
I've told you before, recklessness always leads to failure. But it was not wholly in vain. I shall settle the rest.
Ah, those fools.
Think so?
They will never know the wonders of wealth. Huh?
No, recklessness always leads to failure. This can't be reckless. No, it can't.
Father, your face.
Fremine, we can take in a few more homeless children next year. I have acquired some new funds.
Oh, okay.
Mission accomplished. You can sleep now.
Thank you. Once I'm better, I'll start my next mission.
You're right. There's a next
Those who parade their virtues often do the most evil. We are not like them. Rest in peace, Snezhevna. My child.
That was crazy.
Right?
Legend has it that long ago,
You get a red wing.
how heavy my backpack is.
Not that heavy.
Guess how much stuff I packed in there?
Everything.
No, guess again.
Everything plus 2.
Only clothes, my bonnet, and my blanket. That's all I got. Do you see this?
Oh no.
What? It's a green. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, just like up there.
Just like up there.
So cool. I look like a fool. I'm so cool. I look like a fool. Joshua disappeared. Look. Joshua disappeared. Maybe because I'm not on the camera.
Oh, what do you do? Stop. Stop. Keep it there.
Ah. Da 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 da. Oh, da da.
Alright. I'm gonna watch the animation. I actually have to get going, but I'll watch it next time when we get back.
I'll play a video game.
That's a long one for right now. I'll throw on the video game for you.
Thank you.
But if you guys did enjoy this one, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll be seeing you guys in the next one.
Sound like that?
Yeah, well. Until next time,
Do it
cheers.
sound like
Don't
that?
be sure.